Good morning, nobody. It is me, Imgal, and I have returned. Yes. Fortunately, nobody is here to see me singing like an imbecile. So, yes, I'm still alone, as far as I'm aware, which is good. Oh no, I'm not alone. Hello, good morning, cool creeper. Hello, friend. Good morning, good morning. Uh-oh. He saw some of that. It's okay. We can pretend that didn't happen. Good morning, Mahmoud. So, here's what's going on here. I'm working on this particular area here. You can probably tell because this is the area that I am in. And we're going to have a... I think what we need to do perhaps is work on this mountain here, which is looking a bit naked as it stands. And bring the ridge along here as well. The backside of this ridge is another problem for another day. Let's kind of go along with trying to get this in. So let's bring the... First of all, good morning, Yuri. I'm going to go for a convex selection here. I'm going to try and make a steeper edge on here. So I'm just going to bring this kind of along here. So replacing this smooth kind of edge with a much steeper one is my intention. Whether or not we'll get that, we will find out shortly. And down here. And let's go for it. Set stone. Boom. Is that steeper? I think that's steeper. Oh, dragon. Time for more dragon, is it? No, no dragons. We're not building dragons today. No dragons in the foreseeable future, I'm afraid. You'll have to get your dragon fix some other place. No TNT, no dragons. What? What is going on here? No TNT, no dragons, no explosions, no fun things, generally. This is a very calm, chilled stream where no explosions or dragons happen, I'm afraid. You'll have to find someone else to explode your dragons. I'm looking for a brush here, and I'm looking for the blend ball brush. So I'm just going to use this real quick. This, at the moment, it's not very convincing, is it? So I'm just going to use this to, first of all, to blend these in together a little bit. Cookie, good morning. Hello, friend. Well, I mean, last stream of the year, that's what I mean. I have... So the weekend is coming up, and then it's Christmas when I'm not sure, I'm probably not going to have my laptop with me. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in between Christmas and New Year I might do a stream, but I don't want to, I just wanted to kind of manage expectations. That's why it says maybe. Anyway, there won't be one certainly until I think after Christmas, because I have a family who, I have a wife and kids. No, I don't have a wife or kids, fortunately for me. But, yeah. January is next year, right? You know how years work. Alright, so I'm gonna use a lift brush here real quick. I'm just gonna... Whoa, that's the wrong one. Lift out the top a little. To add a little bit of detail and to warp it a little bit so that we're not getting this kind of perfect triangle. Actually going to bring it through here as well while we're at it. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time with my family. I'm going to remember why I never spend time with my family. It's the Christmas tradition around the world. Everybody knows that that's what Christmas is about. Really, when you get right down to it, it's about finding out why you don't spend more time with your family. Good morning, Tokay. I hope you've been well in my missing time. It's been my last week at work, so it's been there's been alcohol consumed and various debauchery and celebration. So that is why, that's my excuse for not having been around. I'm doing very well. Today is my final day at my current office, and I will be moving job in the new year. So woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm excited, really. It's gonna be a good, basically. Well, I mean, it's gonna be kind of an awkward day. They're gonna expect me to make a speech. I haven't prepared a speech. I'm just gonna kind of mumble a little bit, and people maybe will laugh, or they won't. Who knows? You're building a big circle in Minecraft in the end. That's exciting. What little portals? What? Somebody tell me something about the end. I clearly don't know what's going on with the end. But yes, no more work for the rest of this year. No more work at this job ever again. I feel kind of bad a little bit for leaving my boss in the lurch. I feel like, hopefully nobody's watching, but I feel like I'm probably the remainder of his team is not much good. So I feel like I'm kind of leaving him to fend for himself a little bit. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I've got a better thing to do at a better place of work. All right, so we're gonna do BR rock stone. No, it's not stone. We're gonna go BR rock andesite. No, it's diorite. Diorite 590. And whoa, we need a less round rock. Let's go for a 10. And we're gonna take this along the top here. Whoa. And we're gonna add our kind of cliff edge in with this. And hopefully that will give us a kind of a cool edge in here. And let's just... Oh, that's how you get the elytra, is it? Normally we don't really have much New Year's holiday, so we get one day off, basically. I think we have New Year's Day only. In fact, fun fact, the UK has the least public holidays of almost everybody. I think only Mexico has fewer public holidays than the UK does, which kind of sucks, really. I mean, it definitely sucks. Oh. Ah, well done. Well done, Tokay. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Yeah, etc. Yes, I've been hearing about the drones at Heathrow. That has nothing to do with me. I am not... Wow, a whole week! Goodness me, that's good. Yeah, we get... I think the UK has pretty good mandatory holiday. Like, we're required to be allowed to take 23 days a year, which is pretty good as far as countries go. I think I'm going to put some trees in here. Just kind of clinging to the bottom here. So let's do that. B overlay D1. Okay, I look like an idiot. Need a slash there, and we're gonna do V coarse dirt. Oh, it's dirt 1, isn't it? Dirt 1. And let's just splash this around here. And boom, boom. Yes, like this, like this, like this. Done. Let's just splash a little down there, maybe some in there. Yes, 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 yes. That looks good. Okay. Maybe just a little more there. Okay, so we can get a little forest in here, and it's going to look cool. So let's go for the tree. It's called spruce redwood. Bee tree redwood. Let's go for Mega Redwood first. No, Redwood first because that's the hardest to place. So let's place some Redwoods out. One, and we'll go for a couple in the middle here. Oh no. That's not a good thing. Whatever just happened was not good. But it's okay. It didn't crash, I think. I hope. Okay, so we placed out some regular redwoods. Maybe get one or two more. If we can. Yeah. And now we're going to go for Mega Redwoods, which are the next most difficult to place. You appled. What does that even mean? Is that a... I don't get it. Explain me this, Tokay. Explain your conundrums. Okay, and... well, those are some ugly, ugly, ugly Mega Redwoods, huh? Let's get some tall Redwoods in here, just to kind of cover their shame. Yeah, it wasn't the UK, was it? I know that much. South Korea has a lot of holiday, actually. They have almost a week off for New Year. It's Korean New Year, so it's not regular New Year. The same as the rest of... or the same as the West. But yeah, they have almost a week off. Yeah, interesting. But I think those places also have fewer mandatory holidays. So I think perhaps it represents a difference between the culture in terms of... in the UK we have more private holidays, i.e. ones that we can take at any time. So I think it represents kind of a level of individualism. Whereas China, India has more communal spirit about their holidays. Australia, I think, is kind of low down, actually. They're probably similar to the UK, unfortunately. We've got a spot here that looks like it could do with some dirt as well, so let's do a B overlay D1 here. And we'll go for a redwood. We can. And maybe a tall redwood or two, if we can fit them in there. Yeah, that's smaller than the regular redwood, but okay. All right, let's have a view of that. Boom, nice. That's nice. I like that. This area here looks a little bit lonely. Oh yeah, here we go. Time for some Theresa May chit chat, is it? Gosh, I hate... our political system is a mess. The opposition is in a mess. The government is in a mess. This thing with the... Jeremy Corbyn was caught muttering something under his breath while being mocked by Theresa May. And we've managed to make a big thing out of the fact that some people think he said stupid woman when there's no evidence of what he said. We really don't know what he said, and he muttered it under his breath, so... it's just incredible that we're talking about that at a time when, like, the country is sleepwalking into oblivion. It's just bad. Okay, I'm going to grab the mountain peak here and just bring it back so that it's visible. So let's bring it in with our selection again, our selection brush. So let's just grab this and we'll bring it all the way up to the top here, and bring it down the outside a little and down to here. And then we're going to need to bring it down here as well, I suppose. And let's do a replace a stone, and we can just bulk that up a little bit. This gives us a slightly bigger mountain edge. So maybe we can see that mountain now from down here. No, we can't. Who need to see it anyway? Not that important, is it, really? Let's get another mountain in here. I know I'm biting off so much more than I can chew here, but screw it. You gotta have ambitions, right? Alright. Let's bring yet another peak in. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but oh yes, they're doing that in they've been trying it out in a few places actually. And I think it's a good idea. It seems to be working. So yeah, I'm all for it. I think personally we work too many hours. Like I don't. We've been working. So back in ye olden days, people would work, you know, just all day every day. And since you know, machines came along, we don't need to do that anymore. But we haven't really adjusted the amount of work we do. In recent times anyway, so production has probably doubled since like the 40s, but the working day is still 8 hours, which is weird. Yeah, very, very, very odd. I don't know why we still work the same amount. I mean, we don't need to work the same amount to get the same productivity, so down with the working day, in my opinion, the full working day. I hope my new employer is watching this stream. Alright, here we go. Boom! So, let's have a look at that then. Can we see that from down here? Oops. Now we can see the mountain. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Strictly speaking. I feel like something's not quite right about what's just happened there. So actually, what I'm going to do here is be our quaternary stone. 1, 2. Whoa, not 12. 2. Alright, let's try this out. So I'm trying to make a... It didn't work. Let's try 1.4 instead, and we'll try it again. Aha. Okay, so it needs to be 1.2, I suppose. And let's go with that. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted. So the idea here being we can get a kind of an idea of the shape that we want this to be, to make it kind of a curve. And I'm just going to grab that spot there. And let's go for set stone. And we'll try it again here. And let's take that spot maybe. Oh no, I messed up. Oh well, it's not a big deal. No biggie. And we'll take this spot here maybe. And we need one at the bottom. So let's take this one. And we'll do a set stone, and did kind of work, not really what I had in mind. Let's take like a spot here as well, and maybe one over here. Can we do that? There we go. That's more like it. Let's get rid of the selections, and there we have a mess, but it's a good mess. Oh, hello, welcome. Welcome, new follower. I'm assuming it was a new follower. Someone can tell me. Make yourself known amongst us. Ye are welcome here, sir, or madam, or I don't know what I'm saying, or what, however you identify, etc. What am I saying? I'm done. I'm done speaking. Yes, I think this is the last stream of the year. So I don't intend... In the whole world, there will be no more streams after this. Like, no one else. Got that itchy nose again. It's the cold weather. Just my nose just becomes this horrible, like, dry and red blob. Don't like. Do not approve. So I'm going to take my... Do I still have the rocks on here? I do. So we're going to take the rocks here and just kind of build them up. In fact, let's make this into a rocky mountain. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, up to here, and there we have a bit of a rocky boy mountain, and we can perhaps have a go with some of the other brushes on there as well. So let's just review that and see what it looks like. Alrighty, bye bye. Yes, I think that's going to work as a kind of a cool base, but I don't want that to be the finished product here. So let's take a lift brush here, and I'm just going to use it to whoops, to push back a little bit on this area that I've just added. And I'm especially actually going to push in here and see if we can build kind of a cliff edge a little bit. Or very steep edge, anyway. I don't know what's going to be kind of under here. Who knows? Hard to say. Hello, Gabna. It has been a couple days. Sorry about that. I was... Tuesday night got a bit... hectic, and I was kind of hungover, and I didn't really want to do a hungover stream, so I didn't do it, basically. Thursday morning, there was no excuse. I just didn't want to get out of bed. I was enjoying spending some just snuggling up in bed, basically, and yeah, that's my excuse. No good excuse, I know, but I mean, you know what? I don't have to do what you say. I can do what I want. I don't have to justify myself to you. Okay, so there we go. We've added a little bit more detail to this side, and I will recolor that. I want to. You know what? I'm going to blend ball over this, and we'll add the white back in. So, using the blend ball over this kind of liberally. I don't want it to be too liberal, but yeah, I think I've gone over the top. Oh well. Let's do the mask stone, and now, whoops, mask stone. And what this will allow us to do is just to only hit the pre-existing blocks. So this will just let us recolor rather than anything else. Yes, cool. That's nice. Hello, Transfer. I don't recognize that name. Have you changed your name at some point? Here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to splatter this with a big brush. So let's do BR rock diorite 30 10 50 50 mask stone 0. What's that going to do? Whoa, wrong brush for a start. So let's reduce that, and let's change this to andesite, and we'll try again. It didn't really work either. I think I've got the wrong one there, so let's put this one up to 50 and this one down to 10 maybe. Nope, that's also wrong. Let's just put some garbage so we can see the instructions. Ah, frequency wants to be 100, and I think amplitude wants to be 50 maybe. Is that it? No, no, that's not it either. Maybe amplitude wants to be like 10. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I knew how to do this. You know what? I'm going to take off the mask and we'll just see what this looks like. Boom! Okay, so that is totally wrong. It's supposed to be like streaks of rock. Okay, that's wrong too. What about that? Whoa. That's wrong? I don't understand. What's happening here? 100, 100 maybe? Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. So you get these kind of streaks, this streaky effect. That's what I want. We go for mask stone 0. And we just whack that. And then what that should do is... yeah, just kind of recolor parts of this. Might as well use it a couple more times since we've got it now. And we'll do that. And I'm also going to change it to... let's do a sandstone in the same way, actually. Because we haven't really got any sandstone around here at all, and I think that could be kind of cool. Just a little bit, though. Just a little of the sandstone. And in a few places only. And last but not least, let's do... draw cube. Draw cube. Draw the cube. Sorry, that's mean. I'm just being straight up rude there, aren't I? Draw Minecraft cube. Go away. Shouldn't be here. Okay. I might just leave those for now because you know, where do I stop? No, actually, let's finish these off so we at least get that part of the horizon done. Yes, you are just being rude. So, going to try and make a more exciting shape out of the mountain here. Let's go for a bit of a cliff edge here. And I think I'm going to take a cliff brush, actually. Go for something... what am I doing here? BR cliff, that's right. BR cliff 3. So I'm just going to use this to create kind of a flattish area at the base here, because this does it quite nicely. And actually, let's make it kind of a way up for the player if they come through here. They're unfortunate enough to end up coming through this area. They've been sorely misled if they end up here. Hopefully nobody ever is walking around here. Draw the world, but as Minecraft cube, as a cube made out of pixels. Planet Earth Minecraft pixel cube. I actually paid someone to do this for me. I wanted a new logo, and I paid someone to make a new logo for me, and he just basically got, like, the image that I gave him, like the reference image, he put it into, I was like, oh, he's like, I'll do a watercolor. I'm like, okay, cool. So he put it into Photoshop and just applied a watercolor filter, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay you to apply a watercolor filter to the picture that I gave you. Like, what? Not that I'm attempting to get you to make me a new logo for free. I think it's kind of a cool design. What am I doing here? I'm just kind of leveling this out, apparently. I don't know what I'm doing. then what he did actually, he went away and he came back with a previous picture, a previous watercolor that he'd done. I assume it was a previous one and that he didn't draw it for me, that he'd done of planet Earth. And he just applied a cube, like not even a well-drawn cube, but like he just drawn like lines on in Photoshop, like cube, like a Rubik's cube kind of shape. And it wasn't even like they weren't even straight. They didn't like match up. No, I'm not. I don't. No, don't. I'm not commissioning a logo from you at this point. I mean, if it's bomb, then maybe I'll steal it. But yeah, don't get the idea that that's kind of what I would like you to do. Not that I underestimate your skills, but yeah. What is fun actually is I like to do mandalas. In fact, maybe I can show you. Nah, it's not going to show up very good on the picture. But mandalas are fun to draw because there's not really any rules on them. You can just kind of you start drawing and you just keep drawing and you stop when you're finished, and that's fun. What am I doing here? I'm just punching at the moment, which is never a good sign. Probably means I've kind of lost track of what I was doing. Can I fit some snow on here? Is that what I need? Is that what this area needs? Yeah, it's definitely above the snow line. So let's go for some snow. So let's do BR. Let's do an overlay. B overlay D1 B snow. Snow cone? What is the snow cone? Interesting. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem to do anything, so V wants to be snow. Whoop. And we want to do snow block, is it called, maybe? Aha, there we go. So just gonna pile some snow on here. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Hello, Ingrown Cactus 25. I'm new here too. How to stream? Maybe I'll put upload some of the mandalas onto my Facebook page and you can see them, perhaps. Alrighty, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll come back to this. I just kind of want to get a general feel for how that's going to look, and something like that is fine. We're definitely going to come back to it, though, at a later date. And now, perhaps, let's move on to this section here. For tricky one. So we started putting the edge in here, didn't we? I remember. Gosh, it's a lot of kind of cliffs that I'm basically constructing from scratch. Oh, I was on Xbox. Were you watching on Mixer then, maybe? I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So this area was going to be, I think, more trees by the look of it. We got some gravel as well. Yeah, I remember what I was doing here. Maybe. Actually, let's do. I just realised we haven't got our podzol in here, so let's do our podzol real quick. So we're going to do podzol. We're going to do BR rock podzol 310, and we're going to do mask dirt, and we'll just give that a go, and we'll see what happens. And okay. Website blocked due to malware. That's concerning. Hard water. Briefly explain what is this? Are you got some homework here, Tokay, and you want me to answer your homework for you? Is that it? Hard water is what we have in London, where the water is actually more minerals than it is water, and yes, it's insane how hard water just wrecks everything, basically. It tastes bad, and it wrecks everything. Actually, it tastes slightly better than soft water. I don't know why I said it tastes bad. It's a lie. It actually tastes good. Oh. Yuri's got it. Yuri would know. As well. Bah. In Russia, we have a lot of solid hard water. We call ice, or little vodka. Little vodka ice cubes. We call them little icebergs. Very good for treating hangover. Well done, everybody. Yeah. Alright, let's go for some more. So I'm going to go for tree redwood here. We're just going to get some little redwoods on here. In fact, we're going to go for only little ones up here, so that we don't end up with some big ones in the place where we don't want them. Come on, there we go. Yeah, okay. And we'll get a couple down here, maybe. One over there. Yes, no. Okay, we're not going to have one there. Alright, Mega Redwood goes next, because they are the next hardest to place. This has taken me months and months and months. Is how long it's taken. In fact, since it's the last stream of the year, we should go on a full world tour. How about that? We're gonna go for a full world tour, because it's the last stream of the year, and it seems like a good time to look back over what we've achieved this year. So we will do that in just a moment, once I kind of finish with this area here, with these trees at least. Vodka does not freeze in Western freezer, but in Soviet Russia, we place the vodka outside in the morning, and very hot turns us into Finns instead of Russians. Yes, no, the morning is so warm in Russia that it freezes the vodka solid. Okay, anyway, now that I'm finished, oh my goodness, I hear about that in Australia. It's really bad for giant hailstones. Yeah, we had some once in the north of England. I've seen it one time only, and very large, like the size of, I mean, it was so small, but I mean, yeah, kind of the size of, maybe the biggest were like the size of ping pong balls. And if you go to certainly some regions of the north of England, there are still cars that have dents in them from where the hailstone dented all of the cars, and obviously some people just didn't bother to repair them, but they've got like just lots of little dents in the roof and the bonnet. That was over a year ago. Merry Christmas to you. Alrighty, so let's just let's see what we've done just now, and this is looking nice now. I'm getting a good vibe from this. I mean, it's not really what I had in mind, but screw it, I can do what I want. So here is where we started this build this year. We have the Peaceful Valley. And we are adding to it. In fact, let's stand kind of here and we'll see if we can actually see. You can kind of see what we've just added. It's not really very visible, unfortunately. Oh, you can see it from this angle. Just about. Let's see if we can grab the mountain over here. Mate, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is where we started. So here is Story Mountain, as Tokay has christened it. And, whoops. Still has some more work needs doing. You can still see it's got a few guidelines left on it. It's not completely finished. But it's hard to stay focused sometimes. Got a little lake up there. Yep. Okay. So let's shoot back down here now, and we should be getting kind of close to the finished vista here. So we can just about see the snowy mountain through there, and we got the one there. Looks nice, yeah. Oh gosh, let's have a little go actually at fixing these trees here, because they're so hideously ugly since the accident. I'm just gonna try and pull them out a little bit and just stretch them to be a little bit more the right kind of shape and a little bit less hideously ugly. Oh gosh. Ooh, bad thing happened, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah. My machine is going to die. It's going to die at some point, I'm sure, but today is not that day, so we don't care about that for now. Yes, so I'm using some mods. We're using no, what are we using? It's FAWE, F-A-W-E, Faster World Edit is what it's called, and this supplies a lot of different commands to the server. It's a server-side mod, so you don't actually need a client-side mod to use it. Alrighty, we'll leave that for now. Anyway, so this area here with the white trees, it's cool, I guess. I mean, the main thing probably is that really cool kind of vista through. In fact, let's take a screenshot of that. That's beautiful. Can I get like a good one? Oh yeah, killer. Boom, nice. We can get one kind of like through here as well. Yeah, awesome. So let's actually have a walk. Let's go for a walk since I've been flying around all over the place. So here is the dead tree. There's a unintentionally dead tree. That's supposed to be an alive tree. Let's head through here. We've got a little cave, and this is it leading to the area that this area is going to be removed. I don't like this area, as it turns out. I think it's bad. It was a good kind of period of experimentation. We developed some new techniques, but overall I don't really like this mushroom area. It's too big and boisterous. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the theme of the world. So here's the mushroom area. Oh yes, the evil waiting music. Melohi. These guys are cool. These little mushroom tree guys. Here we have the Necromancer's Lair. Again, kind of awkward. Probably going to remove it. Don't really like it. It has some cool elements to it, but overall I don't really dig it too much. It didn't come out so great. Go ahead, hit me up. What is the greatest secret in Minecraft? So let's walk over this way. You can still see Peaceful Valley back there a little bit. We're gonna go through here. And we can see the little moory type area that we built. This was, I don't know, 6 months ago maybe that this went up. Here we have the first mountain that we built. From the off side, this isn't really the ideal side, and we still have actually this waiting to be populated, this ravine here. That this is a day. This is for another day, I think. Alt 4. Oh, genius! Alt 4 is going to do a lot. Let me do that. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, is it called Starbound Monday? Oh no, I tried to rename it. Sorry. I thought it was renamed to last stream of the year. Didn't I say that? Ah. Wow, thank you. My viewers aren't so low. Anyway, I'm not in it for the viewers or the money. So here we have little bridge going over the ravine. The ravine looks nice. I'm going to go for something kind of similar on that side. And we have this kind of limestone pavement area here. Boom, boom. What else we got here? Up here is the lake that we saw before, and the mountain. Oh, sploosh. The mountains. Let's try not to fall into the ravines here. Oh, welcome, new follower. Okay, it's supposed to be the last stream. That's supposed to be what it's called. What did the Logician write? He said please, and I don't know what it said. I don't know what he asked for. Oh, Alt F4. Oh, you mean the command that closes programs? Yeah. I'm not going to press that one. So I'm just going to have a quick hop up here because this is probably the best viewpoint in the whole map. So actually, I wonder if we can see over there what we've been building. Maybe not. Maybe it's too far. I'm not going to subscribe. Sorry. I got enough subscriptions. So we can see almost everything from here, actually. We can't see what we've just been building, but we can see the mountain, Story Mountain. That was fairly recently built. Actually, we should continue. We should continue in order of what was built. So let's hop down here, and we'll kind of run all the way around. So here is this is where we started this area. Actually, we started this area with the water, of course, but this is the big mama of the areas. So we started here, we came around, we built this mountain here. It's got a little ravine in it. It's got some cool kind of glowing caves as well. We built this area here. I think then we got these palm trees in, which are looking quite nice. This is before I developed some later techniques for the palm trees, so these are all built by hand. This one is probably the most impressive one that I've built by... No, this wasn't built by hand. I tell a lie. This is definitely not a hand-built one. But most of these guys were hand-built. Yeah, we know what Alt F4 does. Thanks. Thanks for the hint, though. The beach area here, this took way too long, but we learnt a lot of techniques for making like nice smooth areas. This came later. We've got the kind of fairy island, I suppose you might call it. This is what I'm imagining this one is. Got a little... Oh, you ready for an Easter egg? Little Easter egg down here. Ooh, sploosh. Here we have... you can't really see it very well, but this is a giant clam. With a pearl inside. It's not really very visible. Unfortunately. It was kind of intended to be slightly visible from the surface, but you just can't see it. So I'm going to go through here. I've got this little rock pool here, which looks kind of impressed with this, but I haven't been able to recreate it elsewhere. I've tried to and kind of failed, so I don't know. We got this, so I think this was the next thing that I built, maybe? Fairy goblins. So we got these, like, rocky stacks and stumps. And we came back and we built this area next. There was a cool moment where I pulled the whole top off this. It wasn't high enough, so I just elevated it, which was nice. We developed some new techniques for building caves to make this area. So new cave techniques we used through here. What else have we got? So we came along and we did this area very quickly. This was one stream worth of stuff apart from without the buildings, of course. We added the buildings at a later date, so just really shot through here. This point I started building giant trees. The aqueduct is there, yes. We'll come back to the aqueduct. I started building some giant trees and developing the techniques for that. So this was the first one, and it looks nice, yeah. I think the later ones come out even better. So we also built this one. Another very large tree. And some smaller ones. And I think the next thing that I built was this beach here. So this beach, I learned from what I did on the last beach, and I made this very quickly. I used a technique, actually. I used a 3D generator and just generated this shape and then kind of stuck it in. So this is actually a mathematical shape that has been a little bit twiddled with after the fact. And so... Oh yes, there's a secret cave here as well. Shouldn't forget about that. Got this little cave down here. Alrighty, have a good... Oh! We have not filled in the water here. Maybe I should fill the water. Pause one. It needs to be cuboid, doesn't it? Cuboid selection. Let's try that again. Sorry, I'm just gonna get rid of this floating spot here. Pause one. Oh, no. Pause one, here we go. Now we got it. And... gosh, it's actually going to be a little bit trickier than I intended. Let's do replace water air. Oh no! Whoops. That was a mistake. Replace air water. Mistakes were made. I actually want to change here my pos 1. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, so that clears that up at least. And we have a little, we've got some like play with the light here, so we get the light coming in, we get the cool lights here. There's actually a full network of caves here, so this one goes out this way, and I think there's one goes this way. Don't really know where that ends up. But yeah, so we got this cave area, pretty cool. The beach, and then what happened after that? Oh yes, I think I built this one next actually. So we got this kind of big stack and stomp thing going on here. Kind of ugly, maybe not the greatest thing in this build, but it's pretty cool, I guess. And I think next thing I built was actually the central building here. So this is the first time we built any white buildings. In fact, the first building that is found in this build. So yeah, I think this is the next thing that I built. We got this just kind of cool ruined temple. It's based on the Parthenon in Athens and the Acropolis. We talked about octopi. I don't remember talking about octopi. But I'm sure you wouldn't lie about that. Next I went flower crazy and just absolutely smattered this area with flowers. So we got flowers and flowers and more flowers and flowers in the trees and flowers falling into the water and flowers everywhere. Yeah, there is a map inside, actually. We could look at the map, but I think it's not been updated, so I don't really care too much about the map. Oh goodness, I'm running out of time here. I wanted to get off a little bit early, so I'm just going to kind of shoot through the remainder then. So we've got Story Mountain here. That was the next thing that we built. Got this cool, like, icy quarry here, and the water obviously flowing down. Yeah, a bunch of flowers, cottonwool trees, stuff like that. Last couple things, we have the volcano, as suggested by Tokay, which is found over this way, and of course the buildings. I need to make the time lapse for these buildings and the volcano. I'll do that at some point. Maybe I'll do that over I might do that over Christmas actually. So maybe we'll have a new time lapse at some point. Yeah, I think I'll have a go at that, actually. So over here, then, is the volcano. And here it is. This is a technique I developed on one of my older builds, this smoke cloud. Hello, Jake. Good morning, friend. And just gonna pick up the rest of this volcano so we can kind of get that in. So we have two different types of smoke cloud here. We've got this smoky, ashy cloud, and we also have this steam cloud. So the two together kind of clash a little bit because they're kind of in different styles, but this cloud looks super cool, especially with the shading. You can see, like, at the bottom there, it's like shaded, which I think comes out great. Really, really nice. So yeah, then we went for the buildings here, which took us quite a while, a few weeks to do these buildings. Hello, friend. And next thing we did, and the final thing I'm going to be showing today before I'm going to head off, is the coast over here. We moved up the coast a little bit and built this little fairy Gerblin Island, and this very extremely rough and rocky area with the forests on the rocks. There is actually a little cave in here as well, which is lit up by glowstone. You have this cave going all the way through. Still needs more attention, but I don't really care about caves too much. And yeah, that's about it, I think, for what we did this year. I would show you the stuff we did before this build, but it is on a different save and I don't have it handy. Nice cave. Hey-oh. Maybe we can load in a little bit more. I don't know. There we go. Anyway, that was the last thing we did, yeah. So I'm going to say, welcome new subscriber. I'm going to say thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you in the new year. There may be another stream before the new year, but there may also not. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching all this year. Thank you for your tireless support. Shout-outs to Yuri for being here pretty much all the time. Shout-outs to Cookie for being here, my #1 fan. Shout-outs to Tokay for being my first fan. Shout-outs to my Israeli fan. What is his name? Slime. Because he's probably not here. Who else we got? Any shout-outs to anyone else? Let me think. Shout-outs to Tyler the Creator. Oh, sorry. Tyler the wants to be a creator, who's not here, but Cobalt, yeah, you're right. Cobalt 60. Jerome, shoutouts to Jerome. And Doma, who is sadly no longer with us. Maybe he'll be back. Who knows? I think that's pretty much everyone. The Alchemist, yes. How could I forget the Alchemist? My best donator and pretty much only donator. Also, what was his name? Of course, hello Governor, my recent new follower, who's been around quite regularly. And shoutouts to the guy who donated me $100. Cool Creeper. I don't know. It wasn't Cool Creeper, was it? It was someone called Creeper, but I don't think it was Cool Creeper. Shoutouts to that one guy who became my subscriber. I don't know. I think he cancelled his subscription, but shoutouts to him. I think that's about everyone. Sorry if I missed anyone. You can shout out yourself. Imagine that I shouted you out. Shout out to you, the viewer at home. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And I hope to see you next year, or maybe this year. Who knows? Bye-bye. That's all, folks. Bye. Bye-bye. Shoutouts to me.